now that I have finally ordered the bad axe and that's on its way, I'm not saying I'm retiring, but I may not be expanding on new sabers going forward.
I wonder if he know that I know he's lying right now.
That's what I'm talking about, folks. This is the real deal right here. Oh man, I don't need another lightsaber. After this, I'm good. I'm good.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
So, remember some time ago when I said that this would be my last lightsaber? Well, it turns out
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
maybe not. Hey Saber fans, this is Gray Paladin, and I'm back with an unboxing of a Crossguard Hilt. I acquired this by special means. I thought I was going to hang in my hat with the Genesis Custom Sabers Bad Axe, but I always kind of wanted to get a Crossguard Saber just to experience one and see what it was like. And my good friend Darth Paradigm sent me the link to a very interesting TXQ Saber on Aliexpress. And I looked at it and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go for it. So here it is. I acquired this by special means, and that is me being where I am out in Europe. If I were to have this shipped to me, it was going to cost a lot of money with import costs and everything else because I just didn't send it to my P.O. box. But Darth Paradigm really hooked me up, and he said, hey, ship it to my house and then I will have it forwarded on to you. So thank you very much, Darth Paradigm, for helping me get back into the community with content on this lightsaber.
To my good friend Gray Paladin, I just want to congratulate you on your first saber unboxing in 7 months. 7 months, it's been quite a ride. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing the video, and hope it goes well.
When I ordered this from Aliexpress, it shipped in 3 days. It's a very interesting design, and I hope it is to my liking. The box is a bit heavy and it looks like there's a lot going on in here. So if you take a look, looks like we've got some components and parts over here on the your left, my right, and then looks like here the quilons, and then the hilt itself, and then the blade. I went with RGB because I didn't want to try to keep the cost down, because let's face it, the economy is not great right now and the price of goods is going up, so it's very difficult for a consumer. Here's 2 parts here. Here's the bag of accessories. Now, when I looked in the photos of this, it had these kind of acrylic, it looked red from the photo, but this is brown. Had these acrylic little cross stays on below, but I saw that there were screws there, and I didn't particularly care for it, but I saw that they weren't attached. So that's pretty cool that they actually came separate. Looks like I've got some O-rings here as well. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a lot in here. A lot of O-rings. Wow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 O-rings. 2, now, yeah, there's 2 Allen wrenches of different sizes, a small one and a smaller one. Charging cable with USB-C, and a pile of retention screws and normal screws, probably for these cross stays. There's the operation manual. I'll check that out sometime later. Now this saber comes with two Tsubas from the picture. Here's one. That's a smaller one and then a larger one. It's looking like here I've got the side vents. This is packaged very well. Thank you, TXQ. One. And two. This is actually my first time ordering anything from Aliexpress. I'm guessing maybe these O-rings are supposed to go in the grooves of the hilt. Here's the blade. I believe it looks like 32 inches. And now the hilt. Very nice weight. I really do like the foam and styrofoam and papering and all that good stuff in here. And I've got some plastic wrap around the hilt here. Just a moment. Okay, here's the hilt. I'm going to remove the box. There's nothing else inside there. This is a 2-button configuration. I'm pretty excited about that. Really good design. The aluminum feels really nice and solid. The LEDs, the side LEDs are a bit loose. I'm assuming it's supposed to be that way. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I need to take a minute to see how this is going to be assembled and put together. So bear with me. Okay, so those just screwed right into place. No issue. And nicely enough, the retention screws actually kind of line up there. What's next? I guess the large Tsuba, and then, no, that can't be it. And the small. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be separated. So I think one goes on. No, that can't be it either. I'm gonna have to take a second and take a look at the picture to see how this goes. Well, I took a look at the website and the picture, and by the way, this is called the Black Angel. And the Tsuba, the two Tsubas, are supposed to sit, you know, a bit of distance from each other, the larger being on the bottom, the smaller diameter being on the top. But there's nothing to separate them. And there are two retention screws on either side, but if I were to tighten those or loosen them so that this sits up higher, it still kind of rocks and moves. I've got these two black rings, which are both the exact same size, and they're exactly the same. So I can only fit one on at a time, one way, and that's it. So I have nothing that's separating the two Tsubas. I'm not really sure how that works. I also discovered something else, and that is that I don't have the the small blades to go on the side. So I only have just the one main blade. So I feel like this is kind of a botched up mess, which is really unfortunate. So I'm going to go as far as I can with this and just see how it goes. So these O-rings are supposed to go on. So this is all silver, and this is basically the O-ring is given a black accent, which I have to point out, why bother with that? Just anodize it like you did in the handle and in the switch section and right up here. So I don't know. My first experience with actually TXQ and Aliexpress, and I'm not impressed. I feel like there's parts missing or incorrect parts. Well, one, there are parts missing because I don't have my Quillons, and I don't know how these Tsubas are going to work out. Now, personally, the Tsubas are a bit overkill. This is a very busy looking lightsaber. So I could also do without them. I mean, still it's going to function just fine and probably look even better. But I'm going to try to set this up as it's originally intended. So now that's with the O-rings on. Now, these I think are definitely too much. I mean, why are these there? And I'm sitting here thinking, if I'm going to grip this thing, I mean, why would I want that way up there? It just doesn't really make sense. So let me just screw it on real quick and just see how it looks. So I just wanted to jump, because these aren't easy to put on. It's going to take up way too much time on camera. But that's what it looks like with, and that's without. And already I don't think it looks very good. And it's also kind of pointless. Like, what's the point of having that there? So I'm just going to take that off and not deal with it. I think it's unnecessary and definite overkill. So I don't know. That's a fail, but that's a definite miss. So at least I can screw this on, and I think it's a pretty legit and cool looking crossguard just as it is like that. Let's see how this board functions. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that's nice that the two switches are illuminated. Top seems to be activation. And it does have gesture control. Okay. So bottom button seems to be like auxiliary. Hold for 1 second and release, lock up. And it's just one tap for on and off, so I don't have to hold it. That's nice. Or twist on and off. Okay. Now I haven't seen how to get to the charging. Oh, here we go. So I can unscrew the body. Ah, and there's the USB-C port right there for charging. Very interesting. And looks like a small 24mm speaker. And the battery's here. Not sure if I'd be able to pull that out while it's still attached in here. Interesting pommel. I do like the pommel. However, having that gold accent down here, that brass accent, there's no brass accent anywhere else on the hilt except for the Tsuba, which I can't attach and kind of don't want to anyway. There are some emitter windows right there. Oh yeah. That's different. So I will have to read the instruction manual on how to change colors and all that stuff, because this is my first time utilizing the TXQ board. Lots of experience with the LGT board, but TXQ's appears to be slightly different. As far as design goes, honestly, I think this looks and feels pretty good without all the extra bullshit on there, you know, this stuff. But it would be kind of cool if I could get one Tsuba on there. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out later. But all in all, not too bad of a design. And I do like the 2 buttons. I think that's really cool. I just wish that I had these on here to really add to it. So maybe I'll do an update video with those side vents fully maxed out on there. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Honestly, I think it works pretty well just like this without all the extra stuff on there. But if you have an idea of how to assemble this, I know this is a fairly new saber as of this video, please comment down below and let me know a bit more information, because the website is not giving me anything. Anyway, I wish I could have done more and had a more complete saber to show you, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and may the Force be with you.